Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hang on, my internet says it's doing fine, but it's clearly not doing fine. Let me share again, and then I'll talk about how we're gonna fix this. I'm almost done with this, so that'll help.
When you share your screen, I have a question.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So on number 3, you got e to the x to the 4th times 3x squared. Now, how did you get the 3x squared again?
It's okay. Product rule. Haley says product rule says first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where I froze.
You were explaining number 4.
Okay. So bottom, as it is, times the derivative of the top, which is 4x, minus top times the derivative of the bottom. Now, guys, the derivative of the bottom, it repeats itself and multiplies by the derivative of its power. And the derivative of 5x is 5. That's where that 5 came from. Minus the derivative of x cubed is 3x squared, divided by the bottom squared. Guys, get the quotient rule right. You got your book in front of you. Go look it up. Don't leave off the bottom. It's over the bottom squared. And what we had, when we talked about this, we said it was like low d high minus high d low over low squared.
Okay. And when we have those problems on the test, can we just leave them unsimplified?
Yes. On the derivatives, I will say, unless there's something else you need to do with it, I'll just say, please do not simplify.
All right.
Okay. All right. Finally, not quite finally, but let me just say, a couple more things. This was just, can you use the calculator with E? So I just plugged in, you got this value function. What's your value after 5 years? I plugged in 5. This next one, let me say this because it's something I think you guys are having a little trouble with.
Yeah, I forgot what rate of change meant.
Okay, guys, rate of change. You know what? If I told you I was going to give you a final exam on here and it was going to have one question on it, and I said, what does the derivative of a function mean? It would mean you're looking at the rate of change. That when you see rate of change, and if you don't remember one more thing from this course in the rest of your life, derivative is rate of change. Population is changing by 100 people per day. Number of corona cases is going up by, deaths is going up 1,000 a day. I don't know, not deaths, never mind, cases, okay? So what you're doing here, a rate of change is a derivative. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at this function right here, and I'm gonna take the derivative. Now, that little sign right there is a plus sign, guys. I don't know why it's there. Okay, that's a plus. But if you wanna take the derivative of this, that's just a constant, write it down. This repeats itself, write it down. And then once it repeats itself, you multiply by the derivative of its power. What's the derivative of 0.6286t? Well, it's just 0.6286 because that's like an x. The derivative of 5x is 5. Derivative of 10x is 10. Derivative of 0.6286t is 0.6286. So I did that. There's the derivative. Then I just plugged in, it said at 5 years, it'll be 5. If this is money and that's years, the value of something, it will be in dollars per year. So whatever this is changing fast, it's changing at $218,580.88 per year. All right, that's where I left off, I think, with this other thing. Tomorrow at 11, I'll be here. If you want to go over more of this, if there's things you still don't understand, just come and we'll talk about it again. We'll talk about this review sheet, whatever. I believe that what I said, and I'll send this out via email too, was that I will try to have the test done either Friday night or Saturday morning, but I'm going to give you Monday to take it through, okay? We're not going to have class on Monday. We will meet back in class on Tuesday morning. So I'm going to give you some time to do it all day Monday, whatever, and at least during this time period. And I will try to have them back on Tuesday. That's why I need to get them, guys. I cannot take any more late papers right now. I can't do it. I'm getting everything's coming in it's like scatter shots, like running through a battlefield with papers coming at you.
So we don't have class on Monday, but will we have class on Tuesday?
Yes, we will have class on Tuesday and Wednesday because there are things I need to tell you about what you need to ask me about your grade. At that time, I will have your grade done. I'm obviously not going to give you your grades while everybody else is there, but I can do it via
We'll
email.
go over the test?
Yes, we will go over the test.
Okay.
Now, remember, if you are satisfied with your grade, you do not have to take the final. If you feel like you want to try to bring up your grade by taking a final or the final, then that's fine. I won't let it hurt you, but you need to make higher than your lowest test grade for it to help you. So that's the kind of things I need to talk about to you guys individually. I don't know how many of you opted for pass no credit and how many opted for a grade. I really don't know any of that. Only your advisee got that information. So I want to know what you did, because I want to make sure that we maximize your opportunity here, okay, depending on what we're doing in this, in terms of your grade. So Friday, tomorrow I will I'll be here from 11 to 12. I will send out emails about when I get the test posted. It'll be Friday night or Saturday morning, because I've got 2 more tests I've got to post all at the same time. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. This test is not the material on. It's not hard, guys, but you have to fight not to get confused. Okay, because Haley's right. We're doing some derivatives and we're doing some antiderivatives. So you got to make sure that you understand what you're being asked. All right. I will see you tomorrow if you have any questions. Otherwise, look for an email about the test and instructions and stuff. There'll be open book, open notes, same way it's been the last 2 times. And we won't have class Monday. We will have class Tuesday. All right. I will talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Not frozen.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.